Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today to bring you another great SC2 replay. My name is Skokane from SBU StarCraft, and this replay is of two Korean players, very well-known Korean players actually. This in the top blue we have MakaPrime from the Prime clan, and in the bottom we have oGsTOP from the clan oGs. Best known clan in Korea at the moment, and presumably the most dominant clan there right now, with Prime close behind. These two clans have a very great rivalry actually, and the match is actually getting heated very quickly as MakaPrime sending this SCV out very early, not to scout but to make a proxy barracks. In Terran versus Terran, usually players never send out early SCVs to scout, as usually there's nothing going on at the time. You don't need that scout so early. You can keep mining and be more efficient with your economy that way. But in this case, we have a proxy barracks going up very early for MakaPrime, while oGsTOP getting that barracks on 12 normal timing, going to definitely be getting this refinery on 13, as that is the usual standard build, and yes, he is putting down that refinery. But with this build, it's going to be very hard for oGsTOP to defend this push, as oGsTOP has no idea about this push. Has no idea, hasn't even sent out an SCV to scout into MakaPrime's base yet. If he had, he would have been able to see that there is no barracks in his base. And finally, oGsTOP does send out this SCV, but it is too late. This SCV waiting for the Marine to come out. Both of them will then push into MakaPrime's base, oGsTOP's base, and oGsTOP now will see that it is too late, that this Marine is already over here. These SCVs are getting pulled off the mineral lines, going to try to take out this Marine. It is important that it takes out this Marine. Imperative that it takes out the SCV, as well as the SCV will wait for another Marine before putting down this bunker, and this bunker is going down for MakaPrime. If MakaPrime gets this bunker down, it'll be lights out for oGsTOP. Pretty much lights out for him in this game. He needs to take care of this SCV, but loses another SCV of his own, and micros back and forth. Very good micro by both players, but gets his Marine taken out. Another Marine comes out. Two SCVs get destroyed by the Marines, but oGsTOP does manage to take out the SCV of MakaPrime in the nick of time before he's able to finish that bunker. If that bunker went down, this game would have been over, and there would pretty much be nothing that oGsTOP could do to defend this up. But now, these four SCVs and these two Marines will try to take care of this. We'll try to hold this off as long as possible, but another SCV getting taken down. The problem is that these SCVs aren't having enough time to mine minerals right now. A factory going down for oGsTOP, but losing significant amount of harvesters at the moment. 5 Marines, 1 Marine gets taken down, 1 SCV gets taken down, another SCV will probably be taken down, as these SCVs have such little health. Another SCV is taken down, and 2 Marines are left for oGsTOP, while MakaPrime has 1 Marine, and another Marine will be coming out. Cancel this Marine, will lift off this barracks, will bring it over here, most likely to scout into oGsTOP's base. And MakaPrime is putting down his factory, putting down the bunker, doesn't want to die to any shenanigans, any sort of counter pushes, as oGsTOP does have the larger number of Marines at the moment. Pulling back, MakaPrime pulling back his own Marines, trying to bunker up, playing off of his economic advantage that he had secured with his early harass. And if we look at the unit counting station, basically, MakaPrime did such significant damage to oGsTOP, leading oGsTOP in harvesters by 4, and at this point in the game, so early into the game, that is huge. And oGsTOP putting down his starport, putting down the tech lab onto the factory, but building a Hellion out of his factory. Most likely that signifies that he's probably going to be switching this starport with this factory once that Hellion is done, because that is the timing that it takes one Swiss Hellion to be done. This tech lab, this starport wouldn't be done, and he's going to lift up as soon as his barracks is pushed away. Barracks will not see that this tech lab is switched with the factory. Starport is switched with the factory onto the tech lab. What we'll be seeing a Raven by oGsTOP. A Raven, not a Banshee, and that's interesting because Banshees are so popular in Terran versus Terran actually as an opener. And we have a Thor. We have an armor going down and a Thor with a medevac coming out, and it is going to be a Thor drop into into oGsTOP's base. This barracks going back in for a sneak peek. Back again. It does does MakaPrime see the tech lab on the starport? No, he does not see it. But this barracks actually might go down. MakaPrime sends his SCV out to try to heal it, but instead just goes for the supply depot instead. The Thor drop is coming. This factory does spot it. Will oGsTOP be able to send these Marines in back in time to take out this Thor? He needs to kill his medevac as well. That'll keep the Thor here as susceptible. We'll be able to take Thor out if he takes out this medevac. But the Thor taking damage, medevac taking damage, but the medevac is able to pull the Thor back to safety. And these SCVs are losing so much time in mining, and loses 2 more, widens the gap, the differential between. And if you can take out this Raven, it'll be huge. The Viking does take out the Raven before the Raven is able to get enough energy for a point defense drone, and that severely weakens oGsTOP's defenses. As that Raven, if he was able to get out of the Raven and point defense drone, that would be so great in bolstering his defenses against MakaPrime's relentless harass. But he does get that taken out. Switches the starport with the barracks for the tech lab. So now he's probably going to be pumping out the Vikings. Wants to secure air control. Doesn't want these dropship harasses to go on further. But look, he's good. He's bringing 2 more Thors down with the medevacs to do more harass. And these Marines are getting just one-shotted by these Thors, taking so much damage. Needs to pull these Marines back. These SCVs are taking so much damage as well, just being pounded away by the Thors. And two Vikings will probably take out this medevac right here. That severely limits this Thor's ability to go back, and the SCVs do take it out along with the siege tank. The SCVs surrounding it. That's actually a pretty costly loss for MakaPrime. 300 minerals, 200 gas, going down the drain. Did some damage, but shouldn't have those Thors taken out. Shouldn't have had that Thor taken out like that. Repairing this Thor with the 2 SCVs, putting down two barracks, and the 3rd barracks going up. Command center going up for MakaPrime. oGsTOP's command center, 2nd command center is done, but he's not able to get out this, lift off this command center and place it into his natural because of the harasses that have been going on. Look at this main and lack of saturation of the SCVs over here. While we look at MakaPrime's base, there's so many SCVs, oversaturation, as we have 34 harvesters in one base. But as soon as this command center is done, he'll probably be morphing that into an orbital command and then lifting off and landing his orbital command here and transferring his workers. So oGsTOP really looks like he's in a horrible position at the moment, and MakaPrime actually taking his Thor with the medevac, both fully healed, gonna go circle around and expecting that this natural will have workers and an orbital command, gonna be doing harass here, and MakaPrime getting out a bunch of infantry units, switching to siege tanks now. Siege mode is done. Do we have siege mode done for oGsTOP? No, siege tank just being researched. That is a very slow siege tank siege mode research, and MakaPrime going to work on these destructible rocks. Going to clear an entrance to oGsTOP's base with this path, narrower path. And the Thor comes in for some harass, but sees that there's barely any SCVs there, kills off a few SCVs, but hightails it out of there because these Vikings are on the way trying to intercept this dropship. It kills the dropship, it'll kill the Thor as well, and that'll be huge, but these Vikings don't have the speed to catch up with that medevac so far away. So oGsTOP pulls him back, knowing that he's not going to be able to catch up, and MakaPrime, really, he has such an advantage right now. Scans, sees that these tanks aren't in siege mode at the moment, and if he could push down these destructible rocks right here, he can go into oGsTOP's base, really pound hard and take this game. If oGsTOP does not put these siege tanks in siege mode, and he does put them into siege mode, prepares for the attack that's coming. He scanned over here, will be able to see this. The Vikings coming in front, trying to get vision for those siege tanks. This army just chilling out right here, waiting for some reinforcements, waiting for another tank, another couple of marauders. Do we have stem being researched? Yes, we have stem being researched. Any concussive shells? No concussive shells. A couple of Marines getting killed over here. We have a Thor drop over here, doing significant damage to the SCVs over here. We only have 29 SCVs total. A couple of other SCVs coming in. This is a bad time for the SCVs to be coming in. And 2 Marauders and 1 Siege Tank try to take out this Thor, but will not work. This Thor has so much health. Takes out the 2 Marauders, takes out the 1 Siege Tank. And these Vikings are going to have to land here and then take out this Thor. This Thor has so many kills, 26 kills throughout the course of this game, and that is just ridiculous. And if we look at the supplies for the players, we have 94 supply over and on 10 for MakaPrime, while oGsTOP has a measly 53 over 70. And MakaPrime almost doubling oGsTOP in supply, and really in a commanding lead right now. It would take a miracle at this point for oGsTOP to recover, as these siege tanks in this position right here for defense. But oGsTOP really won't be able to defend these units if they're going for a flank, and they are going for a flank. But oGsTOP sees this, sees that they're going for a flank, drops the Hellions to drops the Vikings to the ground. Scan goes off, sees the scan. These siege tanks on siege gonna get into position over here for a flank, while these Marauders wait over here. And we have a drop in the main with a bunch of Marines and a medevac killing them. Gonna be able to take out this super supply depot. Gonna cost oGsTOP 16 supply. This supply depot gonna burn down to the ground. Now oGsTOP is in the red. He's in 64 over 54. This supply depot also going down, very close to burning down. It's gonna go. There's no SCVs to heal it right now, and this is a very bad spot for oGsTOP. In negative supply so far, negative supply. Just building the supply depots right now, but won't be able to defend against this attack. Won't be able to get out reinforcements. Marauder stem, take out this siege tank. So many siege tanks being destroyed. 1, 2, 3 siege tanks, and the reinforcements come from the other side to flank the opponent. And we have a GG, and that was a very one-sided game. And MakaPrime taking it very decisively with that opening proxy barracks harassed with the Marines. Really, oGsTOP was caught out of position with that, caught way too late on his barracks finishing, was not able to scout it, and as a result suffered way too much economic loss because of it. Lost so much time in mining, and a whole bunch of SCVs being killed over here. By the time that harass was done, MakaPrime was up 4 SCVs. 4 SCVs up over oGsTOP. And that is just huge. And oGsTOP was not able to recover after that. MakaPrime takes the game, and that was a pretty exciting game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned. Take care.